Hello. We are going to review two-step equations. Okay. First, we undo our addition subtraction. Next, we undo multiplication and division. The exception would be if there are parentheses. And these are more of a word problem or a realistic style problem. So what do I do if I have a circle with a circumference of 25 and 1/12? Let's try again, 25 and 12 yards. What is the diameter is our question. The formula is circumference is pi times diameter. Pi is approximately 3.14. So I'm looking for this distance across, which is my diameter. I'm going to start with the equation. Circumference is pi times diameter, and I'm going to start substituting. So I'm going to replace c with 25.12. I'm going to replace pi with 3.14. And I just changed this from an equation to an almost. This wiggly line means it's almost. Okay, so I am going to use my rules. I do not have any addition. The only thing being done is multiplication. And again, do the same thing on both sides. I am going to divide both sides by 3.14. And when I do that, 3.14 top to bottom. Now let's grab a calculator. This is an excellent use of a calculator to do this. So I would 25.12 divided by 3.14. So the diameter is approximately 8. Okay. So then I would finish up the diameter is about 8 yards. Similar problem, the circumference is pi times diameter. The circumference is 21.98. Always write your formulas. And we are again looking for the diameter. So C is equal to pi times diameter, and I'm going to replace. Again, we solve these problems by doing the same things on both sides. So this is 21.98 is approximately equal to, because I'm replacing pi with 3.14 times the diameter. To solve this problem, the only thing going on is multiplication, so I'm going to divide both sides by 3.14. When I do that, my diameter is approximately 1.98 divided by 3.14. The diameter is 7. Now I would say the diameter is approximately, it's not exact, pi is an irrational number, so it's not ever going to stop or repeat, so 3.414 is the approximation we use. So the diameter is approximately 7 meters. Okay, now this one is more of a true two-step problem when we look at this rectangle, because to find a perimeter, we walk around the base, we walk around the width, we walk around the base, we walk around the width. So there's 2 bases plus 2 widths to make our perimeter. We know our perimeter is 48, so let's start with our formula. P equals 2 base plus 2W. We're going to start substituting, so 48 equals 2 times B plus 2 times 8. This is a very standard two-step equation, reminding myself to do the same thing on both sides. I'm going to simplify just a little bit. So 48 equals 2 times B plus 16. I'm going to subtract 16 on both sides. So 32 equals 2 times the base. Going to divide by 2 on both sides, because the 2 is multiplying the B. So my base equals 16, and I would finish it up. I'm going to have to squeeze it in the margin here. The base is 16 inches long. Let's go ahead. I'm pretty sure we've got another problem here. We do. Got two, maybe three more problems. So what is the width? It's the same setup as last time. We've got a perimeter of 70. Perimeter is 2 bases plus 2 width, and the base is 20. So P equals 2 times the base plus 2 times the width. 70 equals 2 times 20. I'm substituting here. Plus 2 times W. 70 equals 40 plus 2W. I am going to subtract 40 from both sides, and 30 equals 2 times W. These have canceled. I'm going to divide both sides by 2. 2 on the top divided by 2 on the bottom leaves me with W, and W equals 15. So I would finish this up with the width is 15 inches. Okay. So we're going to take a look at this one. We've written the perimeter slightly differently. In this case, the perimeter is written with a parentheses. I've simply factored the 2 out of both of these, same equation, but I've put parentheses. Slightly simpler, a little bit more complicated maybe. They both work. So the perimeter is 36, the base is 12. We're looking for the width. Perimeter equals 2 times the base, the quantity, the base plus the width. So 36 equals 2 times 12 plus W. And here I would solve it by first dividing by 2. So 18 equals, and let's see, 2 top, 2 bottom. 18 equals 12 plus W. I will now subtract 12 on both sides, and 6 equals the width. The width is 6 millimeters. I'm going to 6 millimeters long. Okay. Okay, we've got here a new formula. We're looking at volume. Volume is length times width times height, or it's the area of the base that it sits on. So that would be this bottom area right here, times the height. Okay. And what is the height? So volume equals length times width times height, and I'm going to substitute. The volume is 48. 48 equals the length is 6 times 2 times the height. 48 equals 12 times the height. I'm going to divide both sides by 12, and I am going to get 4 equals the height of the cube, I'm sorry, of the prism. Is 4 feet, sort of a weird little shape. It's 6 feet long, 2 feet wide, 4 feet high. This hash mark here indicates that it's feet, as does the FT behind it. And our last style problem that we'd be concerned about today is what would happen if I've got multiple steps. So I've got 3x minus 5 plus 2x equals 25 minus x. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to circle all of my terms that are like terms, and I'm going to get the operation in front of them. So 3x 2x, and minus x. Next, I'm going to put a square around all of my constant terms. You can see I've only got the one constant term on both sides. Then I'm going to simplify. Just going to rearrange a little bit. So 3x plus 2x minus 5 equals 25 minus x, 5x minus 5 equals 25 minus x. I'm going to add x on this side, and I've run myself out of room. So I'm going to continue this problem up here. So this would be 6x minus 5 equals 25, because this guy is now gone. So 6x minus 5 equals 25, standard two-step equation. I'm going to add 5 to both sides. I would have 6x equals 30. I'm going to divide by 6 on both sides, and x equals 5. Thank you.